Hi Virgos, it's Vanessa here to do your January 2019 general reading. Happy New Year to all of you who's watching this in January. Hope you all had good celebrations. And I just want to say a big thank you to you all for all your love and support, and thank you for your interactions, your likes, your comments and your subscribes. They really do mean a lot to me, and they make these readings a bit more worthwhile for me to do, and I just really want to say a big thank you. I appreciate all of it, and I appreciate every single one of you, so a big thank you. Just a couple of announcements to make. I have made changes to the description box below. I have added a bit more information in there in regards to the kind of expectations of these general readings, and the reason being is that I want to keep the intros as short as possible, so the videos aren't spanning to like 30 over 40 minutes, and secondly, I have shuffled, premeditated and laid out your cards. So let me know if you prefer the pre-shuffled way, so we can just jump straight into the reading, or you prefer the shuffling on camera, because I know some people prefer it that way, and you know, sometimes it can take a while for the cards to come out and you're just sitting there watching me shuffle trying to get these cards out. So do let me know, and please do go and read the description box again. So right, let's get into it. So whilst I was meditating on your cards and trying to connect with your energy, I got the image of the Death card. So for me it was, and I also saw a crystal as well, a crystal or a diamond of some sort. It was a clear gem anyway, a see-through one. So what I got was transformation and transition, and I feel like for a lot of you guys have been through some kind of retrospection and did a whole 360 of reviewing your life and where you've got to at this point, or your past trials and errors, and where you've been successful at and where you kind of need work on. I feel like a lot of you are in that place now where you have crystal clear vision, your clarity is there, and you're all about future planning and seeing things clearer. So it's almost like the fog has lifted. So that's what I got for you guys. I just get this real strong energy that some of you are really raring to go, and really trying to turn your lives around, and really looking ahead, really planning for the future, and seeing where you want it to go. So we'll go into your reading and we'll see what we can get from that. So I pulled you an oracle card, and this will be your overlying energy for the reading, or the month if you like. So you guys have Air Guardian, shift your perception, and let me just find... And there's the first one, this way. Right, so is that focusing for you guys? Oh, it's blurry. Okay, right, sorry guys. So, Air Guardian, shift your perception. Change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. The Air Guardian card represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, as this could be standing between you and your greatness. That was your meditation there, guys. That's the feeling that I got there, was you guys are really seeing things, reviewing the past, and now you're seeing things a bit more clearly. That is quite nice how I can tap into these energies. Okay, so when this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You're being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognize that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you're ready to do the internal work to support them. So guys, I think there's a lot of good advice there for those of you who are really wanting to gain that clarity and push forward in your lives. But I really do like that message there for you guys. Let's see what you have. So you've got the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Moon, King of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Emperor, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. And you'll see your cards there. Push that down a bit. And your overall energy for the month is the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands being your overall energy, sorry, just being nosy there. Sorry, as I was saying, so the Five of Wands being your overall energy, and then you've got the Eight of Swords at the centre of your reading. I feel a lot of this is internal conflict. It's all in your head, and you guys are finding it hard to let go of some things in the past, or maybe you guys are just holding yourselves back. So with the Nine of Wands there, that is being on guard and kind of being a little bit defensive. So I feel for some of you that might be where the challenge lies. It's that kind of being defensive and clinging on so tightly and just refusing to kind of let go of whatever's holding you back. And I get a strong feeling that it's you guys who are holding yourselves back, and you may need to either seek counsel, either see a specialist, or this is religious person. You may need to kind of like find that clarity from someone who is more on the religious kind of side, or this is professional like counselors and stuff like that, and psychologists, etc. But I'm also getting that you guys need to really come out of this mental entrapment that you've got yourselves in, and kind of drop your guard down and have that faith and use your intuition. Because I see the Emperor here as well, which I'm getting, is you guys wanting to kind of have that control and be in control, but there's a fine line of you need that kind of flexibility as well. So there's a fine line between being in control and being focused, and with the Emperor, he can be a bit stubborn sometimes, so some of you may need to be just a little bit flexible in the way you're thinking and approaching things. And with the King of Wands here, I see that for some of you are taking on the energies of both the Emperor and the King of Wands. So the Emperor, he is, you know, the ruler of the kingdom. He is in command, he is in control, and he just sits there strong, knowing that he is strong and confident. The King of Wands, he is very career focused. He is very passionate about what he does. He's very passionate and honest, and he's charismatic, and he's really mature in the way he goes about his business and his work. So I feel for you guys that, you know, these two energies there, I really do think that it's where you're trying to get to, or that's the energy that you're taking on. But just be a bit careful and use your intuition, and know that with the Empress card there, she's really intuitive, but she's also the keeper of secrets. So if you have really big plans, then I think some of you may need to kind of keep that to yourselves, or you may want to keep that to yourselves, because not everyone needs to know your business at this time, I think. And also with the Seven of Swords here as well, if it's some big ideas or some big plans or whatever it is that you're trying to create, you may have someone who is being a bit sneaky, taking your ideas, overhearing and trying to listen in on what your plans are. So do be careful of that Seven of Swords energy, but we'll clarify that and we'll look into that. Now with the Moon card next to the High Priestess, so you could be dealing with a Pisces. So the High Priestess, sometimes people refer to as a Pisces card. The Moon as well is a Pisces card, or a Cancer. You've also got an Aries, you've got a Taurus, you've got pretty much everyone here. King of Wands is fire energy, so an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But with the High Priestess next to the Moon, I'm getting that this is the illumination part. This is things coming to light. This is what's lighting your path and your ideas. And I think for some of you, maybe during the night is where you get all these inspirations coming in, all these ideas coming in. So paired up with the High Priestess as well, you know, the High Priestess is the intuitive card, intuition card. You know, she sees all and knows all, and she doesn't speak a lot. And then you've got the Moon card there, which talks about the subconscious. So I think that the advice here is to really use your intuition, tap into your subconscious, really focus on your dreams and try and remember them, because the divine may be trying to communicate with you through your subconscious, through your dreams, or even if you're daydreaming. But it's also having that faith and that trust that your gut feeling, your intuition is going to illuminate and bring something to light. So have that faith and really do trust your gut instincts. If something feels a bit off and a bit dodgy, then, you know, don't second guess yourselves and just trust it. Now, with the Ace of Cups being in reverse, I'm pretty sure you guys had this in one of your past readings. So this is you guys feeling emotionally unfulfilled, or maybe you're feeling a bit defensive over your emotions, but it's either a false start to a relationship, or you guys need to kind of work on your emotional side of yourselves, because I really don't see you guys being emotionally fulfilled here, but we'll clarify that. But we do have a Page of Cups underneath that and the Nine of Cups, but anyway, right, let's have a look. Right, okay, Ace of Cups, what are you doing there in reverse? Any more advice or messages for the Ace of Cups being in reverse? Just way too many, thank you. Any more messages for the Ace of Cups in reverse? And the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords there? Why is the Seven of Swords there? Who's the King of Wands? What's he doing there? What's his agenda? What's his intentions? Please clarify the King of Wands. Who is he? What's he want? No, there's just too many. Come on. Okay, right. And can I have some advice on the Eight of Swords, please? So at the bottom of this deck, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So you guys are focused and working on something. Now, let's have a look. Okay, with the Ace of Cups, we have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, but this time it's upright. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, and we have the Nine of Cups. Now with the Three of Swords, okay, you guys have gone through something quite painful emotionally, and it's still a bit painful, or this could be a past energy, but you do have the Ace of Cups there, which means that there is going to be a new beginning. There is going to be a new love offer coming in, and there will be that opportunity for emotional kind of fulfillment and a new start to a relationship that will just turn the Ace of Cups in reverse to the right way round again. And at the moment you probably don't feel like it, because you guys don't feel like you've been victorious, and you guys may still be in that Three of Swords energy where it still stings and it's still kind of a little bit painful, and it still hurts, but that is all mental energy that you guys need to work on, because I think you've got a new opportunity coming in, you've got a new love offer coming in, you've got a new start in love coming in, which you can't probably see now if you're in this kind of you don't feel victorious, you don't feel like offering your cup to anyone, and you're still going through this kind of painful or heartbreak situation, but ultimately at the end of it you will get your wish fulfillment, you will be balancing out emotionally, so that really depends on you guys, but I do see the Wheel of Fortune there, which is a very good sign. So if we clarify the Seven of Swords, we have the Hangman in reverse, we have the Moon card in reverse, and we have Death in reverse. So for me, this is this could be someone who is trying to be a bit shady and kind of lie to you guys, but with these two cards here, so there possibly is someone who is being a bit like sneaky and shady around you guys and not telling you guys the truth, so do be careful if that's you. But with the Hangman in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and then Death in reverse, it is almost like you guys are afraid of this transition. You guys see things for what they are. I do think that you guys have that clarity. You guys have that enlightenment. You're no longer stuck in limbo. You're no longer left hanging. So I do think you guys see through all of everyone's bullshit or whatever it is that they're trying to bring to you. But I think that this more is to do with yourself, your mind, your thinking, and I think you guys are not self-sabotaging on purpose, but subconsciously you guys are self-sabotaging by keeping yourselves in this kind of Eight of Swords mental imprisonment kind of energy. And it's almost like you guys see things for what they are. You guys are seeing things clearly, and but you're fearing something. You're fearing this transition. You are fearing having your hopes destroyed. But you've got to understand that death comes in for a reason, and death upright comes in and he's meant to clear out everything that's no longer serves us and it's not for our highest good. So a new beginning, a new phase can come in. So I think this is more to do with you guys need to really get out of your own minds, get out of your own way and let that transition happen. Let the new come in and don't fear it. And I think some of you are kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Now with the King of Wands, we have the Chariot in reverse. We've got the Two of Wands, the King of Wands, he's reversed this time, and you've got the Page of Wands. So it's, again, it's almost like you guys are stopping yourselves. It's like you could be dealing with a Cancer person. This is Cancer energy, but so you've got like 2 Pisces and 2 Cancer energy here. So it's like you want to get things off the ground, but for some reason it's like you guys are stopping yourself. I don't know if you guys are fearing success or fearing just moving on and moving forward, because you guys are not confused about where you're going. You guys see everything in front of you. You guys see the opportunities in front of you, and to me this is you guys having balance in that area where your vision is clear. You know where to go. You know you've got a choice now. You've got choices in the path to take, but which one do you take? But with the Chariot there and the King of Wands and the Page of Wands, it's almost like you guys are fearing making that move, or you may have gotten some news or heard something that kind of stopped you guys in your tracks and stops you from moving forward. It's almost like a real I mean, you guys are quite stuck down here anyway. I feel that it's almost like the same, like you see the whole picture, you see the bigger picture, you've got the enlightenment, and you know your paths, you know which path to take. But in terms of moving forward and taking the opportunities, it's almost like you guys are really stopping yourselves from doing that. Now with the with the Eight of Swords in reverse, we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Five of Cups, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She's really she's also really focused. She's confident, and she's the real has a real love for life, and she's really friendly and loving, and she's also very intuitive. This could be someone around you, but I think this is kind of the outward image that you are kind of portraying to the world. So in your mind, you're feeling like this, you're feeling trapped, you're feeling on guard, you're feeling like, you've got that internal conflict. And I think what I'm getting from this energy is you could be dealing with a fire sign, but what I'm really getting from this energy is this is the kind of I don't want to call it a facade, but almost like you put on this kind of front, if you like, to the world, that, you know, you're not letting people see your vulnerable side. And you've got the Five of Cups here. So you guys are still probably dealing with a lot of sadness and disappointment from the past, but I really do feel like you guys are not letting people see that side of you, not letting people see the vulnerable side of you, and you kind of want people to see you as this like life of the party, you know, everything's okay kind of thing. And but you do have Wheel of Fortune right way up, so things will turn and change, and you do have fortune coming in your way. And you guys just need to really have that faith and use your intuition, and not fearing the transition and whatever it is that you're trying to start here. And I know it's difficult when you're having these real harsh energies, but I see you guys working really hard to overcome the kind of shadow sides of yourselves. But just remember that, take that leap of faith almost, and accept that transition, accept that change, because you've got Wheel of Fortune on your side, and then ultimately you've got like the wish fulfillment card. And just have the faith and trust your intuitions. Things are becoming clearer for you guys, and you guys are, if you want to take on the Emperor energy, if you want to be the Emperor, then you guys will have to kind of shift your way of thinking, like this card says, you know, shift your perception. And as the law of attraction says, you know, like attracts like. So you can't be the Emperor when your mentality is disappointment, despair, heartbreak, you know, in fear, fear of like your hopes being destroyed, and you know, that kind of like, I want to go, but then again I'm not sure, because you're just going to confuse the hell out of the universe. So I really do think that for some of you, you should go back to the beginning and listen to the message and the guidance of this card, because I think it will really help you guys there. I'm going to, right, one last message for Virgos, please. What's the last message for Virgos? So I do see things balancing out for you guys, and I really do feel that you guys will get there, but you're the only ones who are, oops. No, throw the whole deck out at me. Sorry, they've just thrown all these cards everywhere. Okay. Yeah, so I just think that it's you guys who are just stopping yourselves, and take the advice of the Oracle cards, shift your perception, think positively. You know how manifestations and the law of attraction and the universe and the energies like that, things work. So let me try and, Spirit, come on, I just want one card. Throwing a whole deck at me. Right, one card please. What messages do you have for Virgos? And I feel that some of you are actually really raring to go. I think for a lot of you, you have gone past all of the, you've left the past in the past, and you guys are charging forward. Spirit, stop throwing my cards around. No, you're still too much. Fine, okay, if you insist. At least it's not half the deck. Right, so you've got uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. And transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. So that is quite nice for you guys. Like I said, I feel like some of you are going through this transition and transformation. As long as you allow it in, don't fear change, don't try and stop change, just go with the flow. Really trust your gut instinct, really have that faith, really use your intuition. And like I said, at the end of it all, if you guys are willing to focus and work really hard for it, then you do have fortune on your side. You do have fortune on your side, and then you've got the emotional fulfillment and balancing out of this cup in reverse, and you've got the kind of wish fulfillment, emotionally balanced and happy energy coming in towards you guys. And if you're unsure about anything, then seek someone who is older and wiser and have kind of been through it and done it and have that experience. Maybe someone that you guys aspire to or look up to. Could be a boss, or could be a father figure, or something like that. And even like seeking counsel, seeking expert advice, seeking I don't know, a spiritual advisor or anyone, just to get you guys going. But I think overall you guys are going to be okay. Some of you just need to take a bit more time, and I know it is difficult when you're in that kind of position where you're still hurting and you're still disappointed and upset, but it will get better. It will. I do see a lot of good things for you guys, and I see that maybe for some of you, you've kind of going through this spiritual awakening, and having to work on your shadow side, which is very difficult, very difficult. But that in itself is a transformation. But whatever you do, I think with the Hierophant and the High Priestess there, your faith and maybe your religion has a big part to do with some of this as well. So Virgos, that was your reading there. Happy New Year. Take care of yourself. Sending you guys all my love, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, bye.